Jesse was like
No, to be able to master it where you could do like the tricks and all of this shit, you know?
That's years.
Yeah, you know, you gotta,
Just right.
It have to be a cone, just that right cone.
And take that little donut and
My finger and stuff. I still got a
Yeah,
set
you
of
had to
tox.
do the finger thing.
I got a set of tox in them.
don't you have a fucking a pipe?
I had when I left it in that old shack, that little shack that we were living in Tacoma Park.
Oh, yeah.
That house. I couldn't find it. I hid it because I got popular with weed again. And it was in my attic. I hid it in the insulation up in the attic. And when we sold that place, I could not find it. Could not find
She
it.
made her.
I mean, I knew where I think I know where I
Fucking
buried
buried
the
the
loose
woods on
insulation.
acid, buried the fucking
Yeah.
pound of
So, by
Chondu.
that time,
I've been
Chondu
out with
wasn't
him
important.
trying.
I was out there with him, I told him, man, you know what's on this hillside? Go get a fucking front loader and take the top foot of soil off of this motherfucker.
Somebody's.
And what was it, 10 years?
It was-
10 years it was buried. He was out there with fucking metal detectors and shit for 10 fucking years. He buried
Find
a
it?
bottle of fucking
Yeah.
Chondu, pound of
Yeah.
Chondu. And
Yeah,
couldn't
you
find
did.
it, and then decided to go out one more time with a fucking metal detector and fucking did it, you know, and fucking went to sleep with that metal detector and got up and was walking off and the metal detector said, beep. Found that motherfucker,
Yeah,
Wow.
nowhere near where he thought it was, because he had buried tripping on LSD.
man. Yeah, he took a hit of acid and thought, oh shit, I probably shouldn't have this. So he goes out into the woods at night on acid a mile from the road and buries it.
Buried it with another guy, and then later decided.
He didn't
oh,
trust the other
shit,
guy.
Yeah, he didn't trust the other, had to go out and dig it up and move it. All
On
of a sudden,
acid also.
On acid, yes.
Yeah.
So,
good one.
Yeah.
and he
No,
got busted
the
in 9
wonder
years.
is that,
in
and
various
but I
jails.
told him, man, go rent a motherfucking front loader, you know, and just take
And
the
he
top
found
foot of the hillside.
And what did he do with it?
Did he still have a habit 10 years later?
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah,
See, that's
He's still,
the guy.
okay,
oh, yeah,
then it's like a bank account.
it was, man.
He's a-
But Jed, that 10-year-old Chondu was fucking nice, man.
I was
Yeah,
just gonna ask.
But it was,
I was just gonna ask.
10-year-old Chondu
9
was
years he'd
nice.
been in jail.
He'd been in jail
Yeah, he was healthy, clean and strong, you know, and
Whoa.
everything, but he had looked for that shit relentlessly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was somebody's land, there was a
Yeah,
house
he
built
knew
here.
nobody stumbled on it and found it, you know, it was out there in the ground, he knew that.
I was
I
shocked.
went out there with
The
him,
last
you
time I
know,
went out
and
there,
I
he
said, man,
cleared-
you know it's on this hillside,
Yeah,
so fuck the hill.
Well, he basically had everybody.
but there were
He knew
trees,
nobody
you
looked
know,
for it.
10 years.
Well, everybody was
It's
money,
free.
you know, it was money, everybody knew him, so, well, fuck, I'll go out, let's go out and fucking take a shot.
I was just out there to help him.
Yeah, me too.
Wasn't expecting to get any money out of
That's
it.
really right. Was that New York?
Maryland,
Maryland.
Ashton, right?
Yeah, man.
Outside Ashton,
Fucking
yeah.
that's a good story. That's really
Fuck,
funny.
yeah, man,
He's a guy's still a junkie to this day.
yeah. Yeah. He came, he had found it, I was locked up.
Good.
On that traveler's check.
Oops.
French Frank traveler's check.
Speaking of being on the TV.
Oh, man. Fuck,
Where
yeah.
was that? Where'd you do the time on the French Franks? Was that New York?
That, in fact, that's the name the guy gave me in the jail, French Frank, they told me. You know, French Frank. Yeah, they put me on the fucking TV, man. This guy we're talking about, Schmader, he calls me up, he says, man, pack your bags, I'm coming to get you, you have to leave town today. So he picks me up and he goes, and he says, Balco, take something from the news. No, this TV show called City Under Siege,
Oh,
right?
Was that in New York or?
In DC.
DC, yeah.
And so it comes on, and there's a picture of the American Express office. This is where the gentleman bought the French Frank travel check. And then they go to this little lady, and she says, well, I asked him, are these US dollars? And he said no. And I said, well, I can't take them. And he said, okay, well, thank you very much. I'll go to the bank with it. And he was a very nice young man. Then they cut to this guy, this first guy, he's leaning up against the side of his business, goes, he got me. He got me. He was pissed. That was the first fucking guy, you know? But I did a whole bunch of places.
So they nailed you?
And not yet, not then. Not then they did later on. And then, so I skipped on that one. I was in Maryland. And then I did for a year up in Manhattan. So I
Wow.
burned out Manhattan from South Ferry to the Bronx, from the East River to the Hudson, every fucking place, man. And so then I spilled over into Jersey and got from this little town in
Was
Jersey.
that in the eighties?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
89. 89, yeah. And then, in
Well, I
Jersey.
kind of remember that there was something going, I was hanging out with, the guy who had the maternity start at the time. And, they were talking about somebody running, beware of French Frank
Travis.
traveler's checks. I kind of remember that. I didn't realize, I don't
Yeah,
remember.
100 French francs cost $14. You ask them, you take American Express travelers checks, they said, yeah, just sign it, give it to them. and it'd be like
It's $100.
Yeah, $82.
And then it would be
change or something.
Franks.
Yeah.
And then they'd realize bingo.
They
Later.
would realize it when the bank sent it back to them, you know, and said, this is U.S. currency.
But Amex paid the merchants.
American Express fucking paid the merchants because the merchants, one at a time, were bitching, well, we only took it because it was American Express, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. So it was American Express that ended up bringing the charges. But every time, every judge would just shake his head and say, you know, this is unbelievable. You know, and they would look at me and say, you know, if somebody with this much sense, you should be doing something else. You know? So fucking American Express, when in Jersey, when they got me in this little town, it was because they had run my knee and they had bitched about all these individuals. So American Express bought these charges. So they extradited me down to Maryland. Fucking, I couldn't wait to get. I was in this fucking nasty ass fucking place in Union County, man, where it was like out of an old movie, man, old print. And extradited me down to Montgomery County, which was a nice fucking little camp. Yeah, ice chest every day, coffee, you know, everything you wanted. And
Montgomery County, Maryland.
Maryland,
Yeah.
right. And then from there, they extradited me to D.C. jail. Oh my God, that was nothing nice.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that was nothing nice.
That's bad.
Yeah. And then they were gonna extradite me to fucking Virginia, you know, and I said, you know what, fuck you. You know, you're gonna have to bring some federal charges, you know, you're not gonna bounce me from fucking county to county, you know, anymore. So I cut this deal with American Express, you know, a non-disclosure thing, until they could change the traveler's checks. Not to tell, I couldn't tell anybody about the deal, right? Because they figured it was somewhere like, you know, I don't know what their claim was, how many, like maybe 80 or 90,000 bucks, something like that.
Right.
And so,
That was grand theft.
yeah, but it was all in these different fucking, it was Manhattan, it was Union County, New Jersey, it was Montgomery County, Maryland,
Right.
it was fucking Prince George's County, it was down in Virginia.
What, you were using your real name?
Sure. You know? Didn't fucking matter to me. You know, they had no address for me or nothing.
Right.
American Express, and it amazed me. Nobody, you know, if you go to give somebody $100 bill, boy, look at that son of a bitch and marking and everything. Fucking traveler's check. They never even fucking think
They
twice
just see
about it.
100.
They just see 100 and they don't check for it, you know, like 8 weeks from Sunday or nothing, you know? Oh, traveler's check. And some of them would, and it's French all over the motherfucker. Both front and back and nothing but French. And sometimes you look at you, oh, you're from France?
Maybe. How'd you get onto that in the first place?
You know what?
No,
I had this idea because one time I was cashing a traveler's check in Delhi.
That's good.
And the guy in front of me goes, hey man, go in front of me, I got Canadian dollars. Just sometimes they don't realize it and they give me the American rate. It's a couple of cents before that. Okay. So I kept that in the back of my mind. And then when I left your place that day, I had $20, right? And I had nothing else going. I had $20. Yeah. And so I thought, well, you know what, I know they sell traveler's checks in pounds sterling, but that's no good, they're costing more than, and